Hey Jasmine. So you're all going to receive a bag like this, and inside is some bronze paint, black paint, white paint, and 2 brushes. You're also going to want to get some pink lipstick. Let's get started, but don't forget to get some water and some napkins. So the first thing we're going to do is grab our white paint and start with the eyes. So can you close your eyes for me, please? You're going to want to keep the eyes closed this whole time because we don't want the paint to crease. So you're going to start with kind of doing a winged look here with the white paint, and you're going to follow the crease like so, but leaving room between the brow and your white paint because we're going to be adding another color in there, and you're just going to want to fill that in. We're going to be doing this on both sides of the face.
Skimbleshanks, the railway cat, the cat on the railway train.
There's a whisper down the line at 11:39 when the night mail's ready to depart, saying Skimble, where is Skimble? Has he gone to hunt the thimble? We must find him or the train can't start.
All the guards and all the porters and the station master's daughters would be searching high and low, saying, Skimble, where is Skimble? For unless he's very nimble, then the night mail just can't go. At 11:42, with the signal overdue and the passengers all frantic to a man, that's when I would appear and I'd saunter to the rear.
Alright, so the next thing we're going to do is go to the nose, and we're going to leave the tip of the nose blank because we're going to be coloring that in with black. So you're going to start right here, kind of where the nose becomes more narrow, and you're going to fill it in. Start by drawing like 2 lines here, and it's not going to go down like all the side of the nose, just kind of on the top here. And you're going to fill this in, and we're going to bring it up the forehead.
I'd been busy in the luggage van.
Then he gave one flash from his glass green eyes and the signal went on clear.
They'd be off at last for the northern part of the northern hemisphere.
Skimbleshanks, the railway cat, the cat on the railway train.
You might say that by and large it was me who was in charge of the sleeping car express. From the driver and the guards to the bagman playing cards, I would supervise them all, more or less.
Down the corridor he paces and examines all the faces of the travelers in the first and the third. He establishes control by a regular patrol, and he knows once if anything occurred.
Alright, so the next thing we're going to do is move to the side of the face. And on the side we're going to be having 4 sections, well, 5. It's going to be going kind of like stripes. We're going to have black, white, and we're going to start with the white, leaving space for the black. And you're just going to kind of create a little jagged stripe here, and then fill it in. You're also going to want to feather that out, like so. But again, we're leaving room for the black. And we're going to be doing this on both sides of the face.
He would watch you without blinking, and he saw what you were thinking, and it's certain that he didn't approve of hilarity and riot, so the folk were very quiet when Skimble was about and on the move. You could play no pranks with Skimbleshanks. He's a cat that couldn't be ignored. So nothing went wrong on the northern bill when Skimbleshanks was aboard.
It was very pleasant when they found their little den with the name written up on the door. And the berth was very neat with the newly folded sheet and not a speck of dust upon the floor. There was every sort of light, you could make it dark or bright, and a button you could turn to make a breeze, and a funny little basin you're supposed to wash your face in, and a crank.
Alright, so the next part we're going to do with our white paint is we're going to kind of give the cat a milk mustache, let's just put it that way. So following the smile lines, can you smile for me for a second? So you're going to just use those smile lines to create kind of an outline for yourself. And just going on that upper lip, you're just gonna fill it all in white. And just kind of color that in. Make sure to leave the top lip clear because we're gonna be putting lipstick on that later.
To shut the window should you sneeze. Then the guard looked in politely and would ask you very brightly, do you like your morning tea?
With a straw!
But I was right behind him and was ready to remind him, for Skimble won't let anything go wrong.
When they crept into their cozy berth and pulled up the counterpane,
They all could reflect it was very nice to know that they wouldn't be bothered.
Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do is go to the chin and kind of the base. We're gonna be making kind of little tick marks, starting with the middle of the chin, just like so. And you're gonna be doing 4 on either side. Like so.
By mice, they could leave all that to the railway cat, the cat on the railway train.
Skimble shanks the railway cat, the cat on the railway train.
In the watches of the night, I was always fresh and bright. Every now and then I'd have a cup of tea, with perhaps a drop of scotch while I was keeping on the watch, only stopping.
So now we're going to grab our bronze paint and go back to the eye. So right above our white paint but below the brow, you're going to be filling in that area with the bronze paint, also following kind of this pointed look right there. So I'm just going to outline that first and then go in and fill it in.
Here and there to catch a flea. They were fast asleep at crew, and so they never knew that I was walking up and down the station. They were sleeping all the while I was busy at Carlisle, where I met the station master with elation. They might see me at Dumfries if I summoned the police, if there was anything they ought to know about.
when they got to Gallowgate, then they did not have to wait, for Skimble Shanks would help them to get out. And he gives you a wave of his long brown tail, which says, I'll see you again. You will meet with that veil on the midnight mail, the cat on the railway train. You will meet with that veil on the midnight mail, the cat on the railway train.
Okay, so now continuing with our bronze paint, we're going to go to the forehead and just put a little bit of streaks in there of the bronze with the white.
You ought to ask Mr. Mistopheles, the original conjuring cat.
The greatest magicians have something to learn from Mr. Mistopheles' conjuring turn. And we all say, oh, well, I never was there ever a cat so clever at magic, oh, Mr. Mistopheles.
Alright, so now moving to our black paint, we're going to do the eyebrows. So you're going to fill in the eyebrows you usually would, but it's going to come to a point here kind of following our eye makeup. And then we're going to feather it out a bit, which I'll show you how to do in a second. Okay, so now that our eyebrows filled in, we're just gonna feather it out like so. Kind of make it look a little unruly, but still intentional.
He is quiet, he is small, he is black. From the ears to the tip of his tail, he can creep through the tiniest crack. He can walk on the narrowest rail. He can pick any card from the pack. He is equally cunning with dice. He's always deceiving you into believing that he's only hunting for mice.
He can play any trick with a cork, or a spoon and a bit of fish paste.
And if you look for a knife or a fork, and you think it is merely misplaced, you
have seen it one moment, then it is gone. You find it next week lying out on the lawn. And we all say, oh, well, I never was there ever.
Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do is go back to the eyes, and we're gonna just do a little bit of eyeliner, a basic winged liner is what we're gonna be doing.
A cat so clever as magical Mr. Mistopheles. Oh, well, I never was there ever. A cat so clever as magical Mr. Mistopheles. Oh, well, I never was there ever. A cat so clever as magical Mr. Mistopheles. Oh, well, I never was there ever. A cat so clever as magical Mr. Mistopheles.
My manner is vague and aloof. You would think there was nobody shyer, but my voice has been heard on the roof when I was curled up.
Alright, so the next thing we're gonna do with our black paint is go back here and do our black lines. The same way we did the white, we're gonna do one above, one in the middle, and one below.
By the fire, and I've sometimes been heard by the fire when I was about on the roof. At least they all heard that somebody purred, which is incontestable proof of my singular magical powers. And I've known the family to call me in from the garden for hours when I was asleep in the hall.
And not long ago, this phenomenal cat produced 7 kittens right out of a hat. And we all say, oh, well, I never was there ever. A cat so clever as magical Mr. Mistopheles. Oh, well, I never was there ever. A cat so clever as magical Mr. Mistopheles.
So the next thing we're gonna do with our black paint is color in the nose. So you're just gonna color in the tip of the nose like a triangle.
And not long ago, this phenomenal cat produced 7 kittens right out of a hat. And we all say, oh, well, I never was there ever. A cat so clever as magical Mr. Mistopheles.
Alright, so the next thing we're gonna do is just do a line between the nose and the upper lip in the middle. And you're gonna draw kind of like a little handlebar mustache on the top lip, but right above the top lip.
Oh, well, I never was there ever. A cat so clever as magical Mr. Mistopheles. Oh, well, I never was there ever. A cat so clever as magical Mr. Mistopheles.
Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do is draw 3 dots on our upper mouth area. 3 dots, and then you're gonna do 4 whiskers.
Oh, well, I never was there ever. A cat so clever as magical Mr. Mistopheles. Oh, well, I never was there ever. A cat so clever as magical Mr. Mistopheles. Oh, well, I never was there ever.
Alright, so the last thing we're gonna do is grab our lipstick and just fill in the lips.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the magical Mr. Mistopheles.